Hello to all the ProActivators out there. Today I'm bringing you 4 more rules for us to apply. Rule 7. Set the standard, then raise it. Most people wait to be told what's expected. Permission from the outside. That's not how you lead. That's not how you win. You don't operate by what's expected. You operate by what you demand from yourself. The standard isn't a goal you hit once. It's the baseline. It's what you do when nobody's watching. It's what you do when the world says good enough. Most people's baseline is survival, comfort, average, fine for now. That's why they never build anything real. You decide your standard and install it daily through action, language, the way you show up in the smallest things. Small things become big things. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you're sloppy in habits, you'll be sloppy in vision. If you cut corners unseen, you'll break under pressure when it counts. So set the standard and raise it. Decide last month's version isn't good enough anymore. Outgrow your own behavior. Upgrade discipline. Audit patterns. Not from shame, from power. Because you know there's more. You're not waiting for a crisis to prove it. Most people plateau. They get momentum, see results, ease off, coast, and slip. They mistake progress for permission to relax. If you want to win every day, you don't coast on what you've done. You show up hungry, clear, not desperate. Growth isn't a moment, it's a way of life. A choice to keep pressing, keep evolving, never letting the fire go out. Once your standard slips, it's hard to get it back. Protect it, reinforce it, speak it, act it, model it. Because the standard is not just for you, it's for others. Raise your baseline and people feel it. They either raise it with and meet you or fall away. Either way, you rise. You don't need to announce it. Don't need to explain it. Live it. Speak it for you. It tells the room, it's not here to blend in. I'm not here to match energy. I'm here to raise it. Hold the line, especially on hard days, and you separate. Not because you're better, but because you decided good enough isn't for you. So rule 7, set the standard, then raise it. Rule 8, finish what you start. Not when it's convenient, not when you feel like it, every time. Consistency isn't doing something forever. It's doing what you said you do until it's done. No loose ends. No almost. No 80% and then disappear. Finish. Lock it in. Close the loop. Most people break in the middle. Energy dips. Work gets repetitive. The spark fades. They disappear. Not because they couldn't, but because they didn't finish. Finishing is a decision, a commitment to push through the middle, through doubt, drag, the urge to pivot, the impulse to chase something new. Everybody says they want to be a finisher, but most never train it. They build habits around quitting, novelty, doing just enough to feel like they tried. You don't live that way. You don't live things halfway. You don't stop because it's uncomfortable. You see it through. Because it's not about how it feels, it's about who you're becoming. The version of you who wins every day. They finish, period. Build it with intention. Look at your schedule, goals, list. Hunt the open loops, projects to close, conversations to complete, work to submit, calls to make. Find them, finish them. Don't wait for mood or ideal conditions. So the rule, once I start, I finish. Unless it no longer serves the mission, then I kill it with intention. I do not leave it in limbo. Limbo is energy drain, friction, weight. It compounds. Finishing isn't about going fast. It's about going all the way. One task at a time, one break at a time. No multitasking, no scattered attention, focus, execution, from open to done. Live like this and everything shifts. You become known as someone who delivers, follows through, doesn't vanish when it gets tough. That reputation becomes power with others and with yourself. Every finish strengthens identity. You stop wondering if you'll follow through. You just do. Until finishing isn't a challenge. It's your way of life. So rule 8, finish what you start. Rule 9, move your body with purpose. Not when it's convenient, not just when you're training, but daily. You're not just a mind trying to stay sharp. You're a whole system. Neglect the body, fracture the energy. Stay stagnant and the mind follows. This isn't about aesthetics or metrics. It's about state control. Your body is the fastest path to changing state. Shift from stress to clarity. Move from anxiety to confidence. Move from hesitation to aggression. Move. Motion breaks mental loops. Most people live from the neck up. Tight, tense, sedentary. Sit all day, watch all day, shoulders locked, breath shallow. Then wonder why they can't think clearly or focus. Why small pressure overwhelms. They forgot they have a body. When you move, walk, train, breathe, you shake the rust. Turn the power back on. You don't just get blood flowing, you get belief flowing. You signal, we're not stuck. We're not soft. We're here. And we don't ask for permission. Don't wait to feel ready. Move first. Motion creates energy. Energy creates clarity. Clarity makes decisions easier. That's why it's a rule, a shortcut to movement. Priming psychologically for focus, presence, execution. Train daily, not for the body, for the mind. Show up the reps. Don't negotiate. Don't wonder if you'll do it. It's automatic, non-negotiable, part of your operating system. Some days heavy, some days a walk, some days stretching with music. Not intensity, frequency. Not perfection, consistency. Stillness, too long becomes stagnation. Stagnation becomes self-doubt. Use movement to shift state. Reconnect to breathe. Remind yourself the stress isn't permanent. The tension isn't identity. The loop can be broken in 30 minutes with sweat, breath, movement. And the bonus, you get stronger. You carry yourself like someone who keeps promises, structure, order, intention. And that energy becomes your new normal. Your body isn't an accessory, it's your amplifier. It's not conditioned and activated. It can support the way of your vision. Fatigue will come. Decision fatigue, emotional fatigue. If your body isn't trained, you won't carry yourself through it. When everything is loud, your body anchors. It anchors you. Overwhelmed, move. Reset before you solve, plan, call, react. Get under tension and watch what shifts. Rule 9, move daily. Lead with energy, not exhaustion. Rule 10, finish strong. No matter how the day started, you don't need a perfect morning to own the rest. You don't need ideal conditions to close the gap between where you are and what still needs to get done. You need the discipline to end with intention, focus, fire. Most let the beginning dictate the ending. If it started rough, they carry it. If they slipped, they spiral. If they got behind, they stop trying. Throw the rest of the day away like it doesn't count. It counts. The day isn't over until you say it is. You don't quit because the first half didn't go as planned. You regroup, breathe, recalibrate. Ask, okay, that happened. Now, what must get done? You don't live in the past. You don't replay missteps. You recover fast. You take ownership. You finish. Strong finishers build strong lives. Anyone can start with energy. Anyone can show up when it feels good. The ones who lead separate, rise again and again. They finish, not sometimes, daily. Don't coast into the end. Drive, re-engage. Look at your commitments. Check your list. Ask, what one or two things must I do to be proud when I close my eyes tonight? Do them. No debate, no delay, just finish. This creates emotional momentum. The day didn't go perfectly, but you still led. You slipped, but you didn't fold. Comfort didn't win the second half. That feeling is power. That's identity reinforcement. You become someone who's consistent when conditions aren't perfect. Someone who fights through mess, chaos, distraction. Someone who knows how to recover. Close today with clarity. Reset your space. Renew honesty without emotion. Learn from it. Apply it. Identify what you worked and what didn't. Not to judge, to sharpen. Operators improve daily. Wind down on purpose. Don't crash. Don't numb with noise. Create quiet. Build stillness. Let your mind recover, process, integrate. Tomorrow's win starts with tonight's rest and reset. So rule 10, finish strong. Always, no matter how it started, no matter what happened in the middle, return to center. Take ownership. Close with focus, integrity, zero hesitation. You don't need a perfect life to win. You don't need perfect conditions, motivation, or a flawless plan. You need a decision to start and the discipline to enforce it daily. Winning isn't an event, it's a rhythm. It's how you move through your hours. It's how you show up for yourself, not once in a while, but every single day. Now you got 10 rules now, 10 anchors, 10 commands to bring you back to who you really are when the noise gets loud and the world gets busy and pressure hits. None of them are complicated. Everyone is a choice, a standard, a line you draw and refuse to cross. Start your day with clarity. Lead with intention. Dominate your first hard move. Protect your focus. Execute without negotiation. Complete what you start. Train before you perform. Move your body with purpose. Raise your standards and live it. And when the day tries to get away from you, pull it back and finish strong. That's how you win. Not once, but repeatedly. That's how you build trust in yourself. That's how you compound confidence. That's how you stop being surprised by your own success because your behavior earned it. Your repetition earned it. Your daily rhythm earned it. Most talk about high performance like it's an elite status. It isn't. It's not for the lucky or the chosen. It's for the ones who choose it, who install it, who commit to the process, even when it's quiet, even when it's inconvenient, even when no one applauds. People will notice. They'll ask, what changed? Why you're so sharp? Why results keep coming? Why your energy is different? You'll know it's not magic. It's structure. It's rhythm. It's non-negotiables. So wake up tomorrow and run it back. No guessing, no hoping, no waiting to feel like it. You got the rules. You've got the system. Follow it relentlessly, without emotion, like someone who doesn't need perfect days to keep stacking wins, like someone who leads their life instead of surviving it. The path is clear, grounded, unshakable, because the rules don't change when the mood does. The standards don't drop when the pressure rises. You don't flinch when it's uncomfortable. You execute, you lead, you win. ProActivators don't drift. They drive. I'll see you guys tomorrow.